take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready? 180.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
A run with Dobbins. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up.
Now it's Dobbins, and he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Nick's going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, lift.
Right to the air, here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of
14 yards on the pickup there.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Now you 12. Here we go. 180. What's that?
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Super one. Like 20. Turbo.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Exiting the pocket right. That is caught side of the end zone. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down.
Mims sent in motion here. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And 12.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. A gain of 48.
At the 5-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's pinned. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Ric Flair.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
Keeps the score. Lions 13, Broncos 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He connects with Mims. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 13-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. Here's Dobbins. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Kill. 37. Away.
On second down, it's Nix. Moving outside the pocket, he's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Captain. Drill. Kill.
They send Sutton in motion. On fourth down, here's Nix. Now he'll work his way out right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Oh, I said. Olay, olay, olay. Ready. My name is Hunt.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He pulls it in around the 5. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Ready. My name is Hunt.
Play action now. It's Nix. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Williams now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
My 20. Hey, Shell. Hey, Don.
Throwing here is Goff. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They're down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing. Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the right, yep. Captain. Bombers.
2nd down. Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Back to throw is Nix. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. To throw is Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
to kick off for the Broncos.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Queen.
They'll go play action with Goff. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Lions first down.
First down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Goff to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To throw is Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And the Lions are going to have it 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 10-yard line.
That's good.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On play action, Goff on the run to the right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Ready! Captain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Rolling right, taking off, and Nix with a wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will up the lead to 5.
21. Lions 16. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's second and 6. Now, Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. He's got the first down and more to the 45. It'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 32-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Goff. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A second down throw for Goff. That pass is caught by Amon-Ra. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5-yard pickup on the
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's third and 5. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Montgomery. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second down, goal to go.
2 for 1. 180.
They'll run with Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Hell, you won.
They'll run with Gibbs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge, and Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Second down. Nix moving to his right. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Millett.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory.